Hello everyone, it's Jack from Cultaholic.com with another news update, this one of a more serious tone involving accusations made against Charlotte and Ric Flair by her ex-husband Ricky Johnson. Now, according to WSOC-TV, a news outlet based in Charlotte's home state of North Carolina, Johnson is filing a lawsuit against not only Charlotte and Ric Flair, but WWE as well, and the co-author of the Flair's autobiography, Second Nature. According to court documents, he claims that there are several false claims in the book, including claims of physical and psychological abuse against both Charlotte and Ric Flair. Perhaps the biggest part of this lawsuit is the fact that Johnson claims misconduct has been attributed to him that he says was actually carried out by Charlotte. The court documents claim that she was an out-of-control aggressor in a physical and verbal tirade directed at police officers, and this is probably the most damning bit of the accusation, racist comments directed at the African-American community in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Now, it's very important to point out that at the moment these accusations are just that, they're accusations, so we don't actually know how true or false they are until it's proven one way or the other in a court of law. But it is worth noting that WWE have responded with a brief statement. The full statement reads, "We recently received what appears to be a meritless lawsuit and we will vigorously defend ourselves." So it seems from that quite strongly worded statement that WWE have full faith in Charlotte and Ric Flair's innocence being proven, and just from our standpoint as well as wrestling fans and reporters, we kind of hope that it is totally baseless as well, but I guess we'll just see how this one develops. Obviously a very serious story here, and one which shouldn't be taken lightly. In other news, less legally serious news, but still quite sad news, according to various sources all across the internet, you can find this on pretty much any wrestling news site now, 3 WWE NXT Superstars have been released from their Performance Center contracts. Those 3 superstars are Tian Bing, Jason Cheng, and Gabriel Ely. The most noteworthy of these 3 in terms of name value is Tian Bing, who you may know. He was signed to quite a lot of fanfare under the name Wang Bin and became the first ever WWE superstar to be signed from mainstream China. He competed in the Dusty Rhodes Classic in 2016, teaming with Ho Ho Lun, but they went out in the first round against DIY. Remember when Gargano and Ciampa were friends? Also, he was a competitor in the WrestleMania 33 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on the pre-show, the one that was won eventually by Mojo Rawley. So very sad news there for those 3 guys. Hopefully they go on to have successful careers elsewhere in whatever they want to do. Wang Bin in particular, I'm quite surprised at, because it really seemed like WWE had earmarked him for quite a lot of success. You know, he was the first person from mainstream China to come over and become a WWE superstar. Apparently he was actually even scouted by Antonio Inoki himself, who is of course not only a crucial figure in the history of Japanese wrestling and wrestling in general, but also a WWE Hall of Famer. And so that brings an end to quite a serious and sad news update, to be honest. We'll keep track on that Charlotte Flair story as it develops. And yeah, there's not much more to say. I've been Jack from Cultaholic.com. Thank you very much for watching. You can find me on Twitter at Jack the Jobber. You can find all of us generally at Cultaholic. And if you want to as well, you can check out Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic. And of course, never forget to join us.